fruit has been collected. And we can survive for another 73 more days. All we gotta do is just rescue Olimar.
Who knows, maybe we'll get the end of 2 done too. Like, you could go back, get all the fruits.
Oh, no, no.
Or is that more irritating?
It would take a lot more time for me to do that.
That takes a lot more.
Yeah, it would take a lot more time. Another, like, 5 more episodes. No, sorry.
And is there even any
more.
interactions when you do that?
I could actually just show the video if I really wanted to. It's just, wow, you collected everything and saved Louis. It's not time for us to go home. Which this just tells you that their debts continued on afterwards. So technically they didn't finish the mission. Somewhere inside that massive tree. According to Louis, yes.
According.
We can't afford to waste any time. Onward. We can't afford to waste any time as I throw Charlie and switch characters.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, so now it's a little better now. I have like over 300 of these guys. Each one of them. So no, each one has 200. So now I'm better and stronger. Yes.
Another thing with the Kingdom Hearts thing, I forgot to say.
A shimmery gold material on top of the tree. I smell treasure. Let's head up. But Louis
To
missing
investigate.
for some reason. Yes.
About the mobile game is that the Master of Masters have everybody collecting Lux by defeating darkness.
What's he doing to the Olimar's face?
Captain Olimar, he's so cool. And what's that? What's he doing to him? It looks like a golden chicken.
He was doing this. He was painting his face.
Doesn't it look like a chicken? But I have no idea. We need to talk to him though.
See, he's touching his face.
It's
okay. You made sure.
Let's hurry and bring Olimar back to the Drake. Yeah, so they have convinced that defeating darkness collects like light, Lux, and all the different unions are competing to get more Lux than the other. And you know what Lux actually is?
Do I?
It's like light and stuff. Like, you know how like when Sora would defeat darkness, it would add to the Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, the little heart would show up. Oh, okay.
So the Masters of Masters was probably just having everybody building Kingdom Hearts.
We're defeated if we hope to save him.
Because everybody was getting angry at each other for collecting more Lux, it ended up causing the Keyblade War because nobody knew who the traitor was.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Because what else the Master of Master did? He planted doubt in everybody's mind, saying there's one traitor.
One traitor. Well,
and it caused, and then it led everybody to fighting in the Keyblade War. Tons of people lost.
The Pikmin are behaving strangely. It seems like they don't know which way to go.
Where do we go? Where do we go? Then someone had better show them the way. Oh, me? I'll take care of it. Come on, Pikmin, to Azatwake.
See, now she has that. Right. In that case, yes, the captain and I will cover you.
Okay, we can't ride the guy through with carrying Olimar, so we have to do a new route back to shit.
Command the Pikmin to carry Olimar. In order to respond, and the order responsibility for
Brittany,
the Pikmin is Brittany, Charlie, Alpha. Meaning if they died. Wait, can they die? Can they die? Oh yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. What?
Also, the Keyblade that Xehanort has was the Master's Masters that he gave Lucio, and then Lucio was supposed to give it to his disciple, and then the disciple to his disciple, on and on. So then the Keyblade could see all the events that unfold, and that's why the Master's Masters knows everything. And made the Book of Prophecies in the first place.
But
so it's kind of a paradox in itself. He's like, hey, since this book exists,
what is that?
That means you succeeded already. So don't doubt yourself, Lucio.
That thing exists. We gotta run. This thing's immortal. Let's go. All right, let's go. Don't forget Brittany. So excuse me, I'll just be going this way.
Oh yeah, and in that scene that they showed in like Birth by Sleep, it showed at the beginning apparently, like the Fragmentary Passage, I think it was, and also like in couple games, they kept showing like the Keyblade board and then somebody in a cloak standing.
Yeah.
With the Xehanort blade. So like I said, like originally when we played it, all I knew was Xehanort had that. I was like, oh, is that Xehanort didn't wear a cloak like that?
No, exactly.
That was Lucio, I think. And then I think when they showed that in 3 or something, it had the box next to him, or it had the box and the swords. So it was during the first Keyblade War, I think.
They really want that box. They want that box really bad.
Oh yeah, and also since the Xehanort did the Keyblade War, it opened all the locks on the box, which means we'll probably find out what's in that box. Xehanort was just a pawn in a bigger war
game.
Because of the Masters.
Okay, Brittany, I need you to go run away for a second, okay? Go with me.
The Master of Masters must have gave Xehanort that power in the first place because he didn't have yellow eyes before, and all of a sudden he had yellow eyes and all this power.
It's invincible when it's
Rescue Pikmin who have been absorbed by it.
Oh, okay. Charlie, are they breaking it? Is it gonna take a little while? Because it's right behind us.
With all this info that I've learned from the mobile game, by not playing it but just looking things up,
yeah,
there's so much more games they could make for Kingdom Hearts after 3. It's crazy.
I gotta really run away.
In between games, and the next one will probably stick to the main plot, but like in between can like cover up some loose ends.
So much.
I really feel like they will make a game which kind of covers the mobile game, but they probably won't do that until the Keyblade War event is done with the mobile game, because I think they have that separated in 3 parts, and they're only on part 1 right now.
There's so much to do, and there's just so much story there.
It's funny because when I was reading all this, they're like, dude, this has to be made into remade into an actual game because there's way too much like.
How would anyone
There's so thick of a plot in the mobile game that they have to like make it into a game, so like an actual game, not a mobile game, so then people that don't play or look up that stuff can figure out what the hell's going on.
It's gaining on me. Run, Brittany, run!
Like, you didn't know a lot of this stuff, and neither did I, and just looking it up, I was like, holy shit, there's so much.
I had no idea about this stuff. This really is...
It really is covering up loose ends. It's making everything makes way more sense from the series.
There's just so much to know about it. Brittany, you're almost got hit and taken again. Come on. Let's go this way. Let's go back to them. You see, this one's all about running away from the stupid little...
because it's invincible.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go that way.
You have to retreat back to your ship or something.
Yep. That's the whole point of this one. Retreating back to the ship. Wait, I'm missing 2 blues. Where'd the blues go? I'm missing 5. Oh no, I know where they are. I know where they are. No, I'm not missing them. Those are the ones picking. Those are the ones that picked up the bombs.
I just can't wait for the future of Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Okay, so Brittany, I need you to start running. Brittany, run.
You did grow up with it, but then I like every time I would see Kingdom Hearts come out, I was like, I don't know if I want to start it yet, because it just seemed like not as approachable.
Yeah, it was.
Because there was a lot of games already out. I was like, I don't know where I should start.
It's not very approachable until a little bit later. Shit, run. There's 10 of you. You can move faster than that. Come on.
And the perfect way for me to get into it was watching you play 1. And then I said I'd do Birth by Sleep. But I gave you Terra.
Yeah.
Good thing I did. Terra just like played so clunky to me.
You didn't like Terra. You didn't like.
I'm so, because I remember you were saying that like he was stronger but slower. I was like, yeah, I don't want to play him.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I made that choice. It's funny because I didn't start using shot locks until 3. In Birth by Sleep and Fragmentary Passage, I could have used shot locks, but I never did. It would have probably helped me too in some of the battles, using shot locks occasionally, because they did damage.
I was letting go on her.
No!
He doesn't really do anything. He just Elmer's trapped. We must help him.
Now he's a solid state. You can attack him.
Oh no, get away.
It's funny.
Get away.
Because we'll probably be able to get all the Uncharted's done faster than we did all the Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Pikmin are down. Pikmin down.
Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4, and I forgot the name of the one with Chloe. Lost Legacy. We remembered it at the same time. So there's 5 games there. Lost Legacies is short. If I haven't played it, but I've heard it's short.
What are you guys doing there? You're just letting yourself get burned.
There's no way for us to do the PS Vita one.
Yeah. I lost a bit, but that's okay. It doesn't make any difference. Okay, I got my important ones. These guys, and if anything, I just put them.
Unless if we got like, I think there's a way to do that. Like either projecting your screen from your Vita.
It seems like a lot. It doesn't seem like that.
Because if you could do it that would be easier than trying to find a way to connect it, the Vita to the whatever. Unless if that's easier, if there is something you could do that with.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if there's many Vita games I'd want to do.
Not many of them. Just maybe.
I'm not even sure if the Uncharted Golden Abyss for the Vita even had any importance.
No, it didn't.
Didn't seem like it had any importance to the story at all.
It
was just an extra Uncharted game.
Yeah. They didn't do anything. All they did
It was just another treasure hunt for Drake.
It was just to make it so, hey, look guys, we got you another Uncharted game. You guys happy? They're like, yeah, we kinda.
1 through 3 actually still kind of like continued a plot,
Linear story.
but Golden Abyss seems like it'd be placed anywhere.
It seemed like it'd be placed probably in the beginning of his adventures.
Maybe between like 1 and 2. But it could also probably even be placed between 2 and 3. I
mean, what happened with Elena? What's going on with Elena at that time period?
Who knows? I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that Resident Evil game.
Oh, that one, the one that's called
Project or whatever.
It's called they gave it a name finally. It's like Day something.
But it was called like Project Resistance or something with RE in red.
They said it. The only reason.
It looks like
Do you actually know the only reason why I didn't know about it right now?
It looks like it's between 2 and happening at the same time as 2 and 3, because 2 and 3 are happening in Raccoon City with Nemesis and Mr. X and all that.
But what I did see so far is that it was it had to do mostly.
Because in that trailer, Mr. X showed up. I was like,
There must be.
So it's just another Raccoon City game, kind of like Operation Raccoon City was. That's what it just seems like. Yeah, but it's like another take on how like Operation Raccoon City was, but probably it's like an attempt to make a better one. Because I'm not sure how many people actually liked Operation Raccoon City. I never touched it. I heard people like were upset about that one, but I don't know. I can't give an opinion on it because I've never touched it.
I haven't seen it. That's my luck, watching both screens at the same time, trying to make sure that I don't get the other guys killed, while making sure these guys don't get killed.
Probably, when we're done with like some of the games we want to play, we should go back and try on Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Darkside Chronicles.
Umbrella Chronicles. Haven't really thought about that one.
I was gonna start it out on my own at home to see what it is, because I still have no clue what Umbrella Chronicles is because I've never touched it or watched anything on it.
Yeah.
Darkside Chronicles, I remember, was like a side scroller, like a side shooter, like an arcade. You just like aim with the remote and shoot zombies, and then I think they had cutscenes.
Weird though. Well, that's where we finally learned about.
I feel like it took place around Raccoon City, though. That's what I feel like I remember.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, is it gonna tell you what happened to Leon during Raccoon City?
There's so many Raccoon City Resident Evil-based games.
Well, because
so much happened in Raccoon City.
Do you remember what Leon said? Leon said, "Hey,
Krauser in Raccoon City."
Yeah, Krauser and Raccoon City.
And I'm pretty sure Darkside Chronicles, you play as Claire and Leon. Maybe you switch between them. Because on the cover they have Claire and Leon as well. Maybe
Wrong side.
Maybe in the game you meet up and then separate and meet up and separate. Just like in 2.
Oh, oh, this thing's smart, man. It went the other way. It actually
It cut
circled
you
around.
off.
Yeah, it circled around. This thing actually has a mind of its own. It's smart.
It's
good.
like, dude, I know how to cut you
It's
off.
sentient. It's sentient, man. I think I have to go this way. I have to find the other... Oh, I don't have to make the bridge.
There's still so many games I want to play.
Oh, that's what I need the bombs for.
I'm not even sure if I can say I've played half the games I've wanted to play yet. Even though I've played so many already.
No, I haven't either, man. I just barely looked and was like, yeah, no, I haven't.
I just got most of the ones I wanted to do first, or like the easier ones out of the way. Shorter games.
I wanted to get Dragon Age done. At least the first one done, but I haven't even touched it yet. At least I'm getting to Musha's done.
There's still more Legend of Zeldas I want to play. More. I mean, there's all the Uncharted's. There's a lot of games.
Okay, this day's done. I'll figure something out later.
The Metal Gears. I might play 1 or 2 of them. Depending on how I feel. I'll probably do Nier Automata as well.
Nier Automata?
Mm-hmm.
That one
Oh yeah, I was gonna do Metal Gear Revengeance.
Revengeance, yeah. I was gonna finish.
I still gotta do Last of Us. There's a lot of games I still want to play.
I might get through to Unimusha 3.
And in games that are coming out as well. I might do a Pokemon game or 2. I might. We might do a little bit of Animal Crossing. Who knows?
Yeah, Animal Crossing. Seems
Just
fun
for-
if it's with friends.
Mm-hmm.
If it's by yourself, I don't know, man. I don't see myself playing it by myself. In attempt to rescue Olimar, we encounter a mysterious life form that seemed to have it in
for him. It seems strange that this being would be targeting a Hokotatian. Maybe we can find answers when we get Captain Olimar back to the Drake.
Hokatakian.